Joining me now is Jon Bey, the Chairman and CEO of Standard Uranium. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much for having me once again.
We talked a couple of months ago, and you were saying that 23 is going to be a year of discovery for your company as you embark on the largest ever exploration program at your 5 projects, starting with Sundog, which you said is quite special. So are the drill bits turning at Sundog? I know that's imminent.
Great question. I knew that was coming, and the answers are not yet.
Okay.
But the mobilization has started. It's been a bit of a mild winter up there up until this week. This week they got down to minus 50, so the ice roads are freezing. So the road has been pushed now all the way to Uranium City, and now they're branching it off to our project. So in the next couple of days, the road will be done, and we'll mobilize our geologists and our drillers and the camp crew in. We're right on track to be drilling right in that week of probably February 14th, 15th, so a Valentine's Day drill program.
All right, exciting stuff. And remind us why that's a special project, because you've got sedimentary, you've got the unconformity, you've got the basement rocks, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of unique because everywhere else in the Athabasca Basin, the uranium is below surface. So they're sort of blind discoveries, blind targets, where we are at Sundog, there's actually outcropping. There are radioactive boulders right at surface, so we can walk with a scintillometer and we can find samples on our site that have been assayed at 3.5%. So that's exciting. Back in the day, Uranium City was Canada's first ever uranium camp, and they mined there from the 50s to the 80s, but they were mining pretty much the Beaver Lodge style deposits, which are right, at surface to a couple hundred meters down. They never went deeper. What we're trying to do is find a discovery in the Beaver Lodge, at the unconformity, and then in the basement rock as well. Hopefully we find the source of where that uranium came from. So it's pretty exciting. We went up there last year and did a small program just to sort of prove out the logistics. We nailed those. Now we've got the same drill crew, the same camp, and we're going back with twice as many drillers. So we got 2 programs going, 2 drills. We're going to more than double the size of the program last year, and our targets are super exciting.
Then you'll move along to your eastern projects where you've done geophysics. You say everything's drill ready. What are your expectations there?
So first of all, we're really excited that 2022 was a remarkable year for this company, where we were able to get all our projects fully permitted, agreements in place with our First Nations partners, and now we did the geophysics on our eastern projects. We have 3 projects there. They're all drill ready. Now we're not going to drill them all. We're hoping that after Sundog we'll have time to move the drills over and do a couple holes in one of those and then make our way down to our flagship Davidson River. But the eastern projects are exciting because, look, they're in that eastern region where there's been a lot of great discoveries. Unconformity type deposits, meaning ISO's Hurricane project is right beside one of our projects. So we know there's uranium there. We've actually got uranium mineralization on surface, some of our projects with previous drill holes from previous companies. So we're going to follow up on those and hopefully get into something exciting as well.
You mentioned the Big Daddy project, Davidson River. You've been working on that for about 4 years or so. And as you know, it's near the Triple R deposit, near the Arrow deposit. And do you think you're getting closer to really understanding and gaining insight that you do indeed have the same rock formations, the same structures? Yeah,
so we do know that we're in the same rock formations and the same structures. We're actually pretty fortunate to have Sean Haliker as our VP of Exploration. He came to us from NextGen, where he actually did his master's degree on the Arrow deposit. So he knows the rock types and the structures we're looking at. And with the last few drill programs, he can say, this rock formations, they're looking exactly like what we had at Arrow. We just haven't found the uranium deposit yet. So we're getting closer and closer. Every time we do a drill program, we get data out of that core, which lets us know there's been uranium here. There's high geochemistry results that tell us we're getting some pretty good readings. So now it's just a matter of vectoring in. And we now have another partner called Gold Spot Discoveries. They've got AI technology, which we're going to lay on top of our technology and try to pinpoint some of those targets for this drill program coming up, which is pretty exciting.
Right. I wanted to ask about Gold Spot Discoveries. They're working on all of your projects. So as you work with them more and more, are you really gaining insight into how the AI does work well in terms of defining targets?
Well, we haven't worked with them on a single drill program until this point. So they've been working with our geologists for the past 6 months, going through data on previous drill programs. So they're not just looking at our stuff, they're using their AI technology and machine learning to analyze all the public records information from, Fission's Triple R, NextGen's Arrow, everything in that region. They're taking all that data and overlaying it on our projects and then giving us some more tools to sort of know what our geologists know as well. So it's exciting.
Last time we talked, you said you were having some M&A discussions. I'm just curious how those are going. what you can reveal, you can reveal. But are you looking to grow your asset base? Are you looking to help with funding? Combination of the two?
Yeah, it's a combination of both. I can tell you right now, look, there was a staking opportunity in Saskatchewan this week. Our geologists were out there bidding on, on their computers trying to land some claims that were next to our Davidson River and our Sundog. We're going to announce those as soon as they become official with the government, but our guys are pretty happy with what they found. Now on the M&A front, we're still in discussions with a few companies. I can't get into the details of that, but look, our plan is to continue to grow this company and look for opportunities that are going to add value for our shareholders.
As far as the stock, again, the last time we spoke, you thought that a lot of retail investors have kind of stepped aside in the uranium sector in general, but that you have strong institutional fund support. And so there are tailwinds in the sector, as you know. 23 may be challenging for commodities in general, but you think the tailwinds are enough to sort of overcome any hiccups in the uranium sector?
Well, I'm going to say it's going to be specific for each company.
Yeah.
I think you've got to have a few things going for you. You've got to have quality projects, which we believe we do. You've got to have your First Nations agreements in place and relationships. You've got to get your permitting. You've got to have all your vendors lined up. Having the right drillers drill your property are pretty crucial. There's a lot of things that have to go for you. So, look, are the tailwinds going to pick up for all uranium companies? No. Are they going to be helping those who have been established for a while? Yes. Look, those companies who are producers or near-term producers, their share prices are doing pretty well right now. Some of the junior companies aren't moving at the same pace. Now, each company has their own reasons. We did 2 financings at the end of 2022. Those 4-month holds have come off in the last week or so we're seeing a lot of liquidity. Some people dumping some shares, but look, we're starting a drill program in a week, so anyone that's selling right now better be thinking about that, because I'm not selling anything.
Okay, so it's case by case. And just lastly here, Jon, we saw how the stock of now F3 uranium, formerly Fission 3.0, how the market reacted to their discovery. And so there are no guarantees, as you know, but are you quite confident that at some point this year you're going to have some exciting news for investors?
Oh, we sure hope so. I mean, every single drill program we're doing, every drill hole has that potential to be that discovery hole. First of all, let me say thank you to our congratulations to Dev. They did a remarkable job with that discovery. I talked to him shortly after, and he said, look, people are really recognizing this discovery, but we've been drilling this project for over 10 years. So these discoveries take time, and look, when you do have it, it's remarkable. I mean, the share price went from 6 cents to 40 cents. I did a huge financing on the back of that. They're drilling again, and there's an opportunity for that to grow and grow and grow, and that's what every junior company is looking to do. I mean, that project, the F3 project, is just to the north of our Davidson River, and it sits on a north-west, southeast sort of type conductor, same as we have at Davidson River. So it's helping prove the exploration model that we have as well. So it's great to have discoveries right in our backyard next door. And Fission and Standard Uranium, we share the same camp, Big Bear Camp. And we work well with Chief Teddy Clark and the CRDN Nation, and they're great partners, and it's great to have all of us working in that same camp, working together to make uranium discoveries.
Exciting stuff, Jon. We'll be watching.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for coming in. Jon Bey, Chairman, CEO of Standard Uranium.